In today's video, I bought 5 airsoft mystery boxes that are valued at $1,000. And these ones are definitely not your normal airsoft mystery boxes. These ones are Boneyard mystery boxes, and that means they are filled to the brim with defective, damaged, returned, or even discontinued airsoft guns. Each one of the boxes has 2 to 5 airsoft guns, and if we get lucky, an MSRP over $400 per box. And that means we'll have potential of getting $2,000 of airsoft guns in today's video. Let's jump straight in. So for these 5 boxes, they all are the same price, but they actually are different weights. We're going to start with the actual lightest box, and then throughout the video work our way up to the heaviest box. I've never ordered these type of boxes before, so I'm actually really excited and curious to see what we're gonna get. I was reading all the reviews about these, and people either got fully working airsoft guns with like a piece missing, or the airsoft gun needed a few parts and they needed to replace those for it to work. So we'll actually go ahead and see how lucky we get. And the first thing we got, it looks like a SEMA shotgun. Okay, let's go ahead and take it out and see what it looks like. And like I mentioned before, each one of these boxes have 2 to 5 airsoft guns in it, and it looks like the first one has 5 different airsoft guns. Alrighty, so what is wrong with this guy? So this is a spring airsoft gun to my knowledge. So far, externally does not look broken. It does look like it comes with a shell, which is very important. And of course, the speed loader. All right, let's rack it back and see if this guy actually works. Oh, maybe not. Nope. As you can see, when you rack it back, there's no tension on the actual spring in there, so it is completely broken. Sad. Before we move on to the next airsoft gun, the official name of this guy is the SEMA Sport M3 shotgun, and its retail was $93. But due to them not selling additional springs to replace the broken one, I think this guy is pretty much worthless. Alright, so next up in the box we have some sort of WeTech product. I'm guessing it's a pistol because of the size of the box. Professional training equipment. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Got the owner's manual right there. Ooh! Looks like this guy's just in a little baggie. Out of the box, it does look pretty normal, like nothing's too broken, but oh, well, that's the issue right there. It is completely missing an outer barrel. But as you can see, there is that little black inner barrel right there. It is sticking out. The magazine looks to be in completely good condition. It's holding gas like it's supposed to. So that's all good. So unless this guy does not actually cycle, then that means the only issue with this guy is it just missing the outer barrel. Let's go ahead and plug up the magazine and see if it'll cycle. All right. We did have some double shots in there, as you guys just saw, but overall it looks to be in decent condition. Let's go ahead and put some BBs up this guy, chronograph it, and do a little shooting test to see if it'll work. For each airsoft gun, we're going to go ahead and do a few test shots on the target just to see if it actually feeds, and then we'll go along to the chronograph test and a more sophisticated shooting test. All right, here we go. Whoa! The BBs are curving so bad to the left. That's crazy. All right, let's see how this chronograph test does. All right, 335.8 FPS with 1.05 joules. All right, not too shabby for the RPS department. We're getting 20.1 rounds per second. Ooh. Damn, so it goes like maybe 4 or 5 shots in like a burst and then just kind of locks up. Oh, there we go. That's not normal. Yeah, this thing is messed up. Indeed it is. This pistol is the WeTech Galaxy with an original MSRP of $140. If you haven't already caught on, throughout the video we're going to total the amount of stuff we got minus the cost to fix it. So at the end we'll know the grand total of what we got. I'm guessing for this guy it might need a new hop-up set, which is $28, and possibly a new nozzle, which is $38. And then I couldn't even find an outer barrel cap, but I would guess that's maybe around 10, so total damage of $76, making this guy worth about $64. I don't even know why, but these are like even more fun than a standard mystery box video, because not only do you not know what you're going to get, but you also don't know what's going to be wrong with it. So this one is from KWA and it's licensed by H&K. Not sure what that means. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see what we got. Ooh, look at this guy. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy out and see what's the issue. As you can see, it has a really cool little compensator actually on the top right there. Other than that, the externals don't look perfect. It does have some scratches and wear on it, but nothing too bad. Looks like the match version also comes with this really cool little end piece to extend the pistol grip and make it a little bit easier and faster to load up your pistol mags as well. I'm not really sure what's up with that trigger as well. It has like a little pin sticking out, but it looks to be, maybe it's like adjustable or something. Seems to be okay. The hammer's going back and forth. All right, we might be off to a good start here. Oh no, it doesn't come with a magazine. Oh no. Alrighty, good thing your boy's got lots of airsoft guns. I actually happen to have a super old mag that'll actually work with this guy. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Few test shots. Hey! Nice, 364. And the official reading is 352.8 FPS with 1.16 joules. This guy is the USP match, and it had original cost of $179, and it seems to be working pretty well. The only thing was a missing magazine, and the cost of replacing one of those is pretty expensive at $45. So we got a total of $134 from this pistol. Alright, next up we have a blank cardboard box with some numbers right there. There is absolutely no writing. Oh, some inside, but absolutely no writing on the outside. Let's go and open up and see what we got. Ooh, I really like these ones. Hopefully this thing works. This is the ProForce Sig Air M18 gas full-black airsoft pistol. Alright, so it does come with the magazine unlike the last one. That is a good start off the bat. Here's the actual MSRP of it right there. Externally, obviously it's a little dusty. Nothing crazy, no crazy scratches or anything like that. Wait a minute. Okay, on the box, this guy says it's the M18, but on the top of the slide, it has a M17 logo. So this must be an M17, but they just went ahead and used the M18 box. That's actually really interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and see if this guy cycles properly. Okay, sick. All right, this guy actually might be fully working. But let's go ahead and put this guy to the real test, put some BBs in this guy and see if it'll cycle BBs. And throughout the chronograph and shooting test, see if we could find any other little issues. Or we might have lucked out. All right, test shot. Hey. It's feeding, that's good. Let's do the FPS. Right, the official reading is 311.3 FPS with 0.9 joules. The ProForce Sig M17 cost $149.95. Everything seems to be working as it should, but the hop-up had some issues, so either I'm dumb and don't know how to adjust it, or the hop-up was broken. But just in case, a hop-up replacement is $30, making this M17 worth about $120. Alrighty, the last thing in that first box, it looks like we have again a ProForce product. This is the P226 MK25 gas full-black pistol. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see if it's broken or not. Alright. Off to a good start. It looks to be in good condition. Alright, the slide is going back like normal. And let's see if the trigger makes the hammer go up. Alright, so seems to be okay. The trigger is actually really light, so that scares me a little bit. There's an issue internally with this guy, but so far, it is making the hammer do its normal thing, so it should work. Oh no, does it not come with a magazine? Oh, it does come with a magazine. Let's go. It does have a little bit of a couple scratches on the magazine, but that's not too bad. All right, it's holding gas as normal. Let's see if this guy will work. Okay. Sick, looks to be all good. So the trigger is actually making the hammer go up like it's supposed to, so it actually is functioning at least so far, but it looks like the trigger is getting like stuck backwards. Okay, so there might be the issue. The trigger is definitely not supposed to do that. And when you pull it back, it does make the hammer go up, so it does work, but the trigger is definitely not supposed to get stuck in the backward position, and definitely not supposed to do that. But hopefully at least it doesn't actually hinder the performance of this guy. So let's go ahead and load with some BBs and test it out. All right, a few test shots. Hey, it's actually feeding, that's good. Now let's test the FPS. Nice, all right. 300.5 FPS with 0.84 joules. Oh, that shot 2 BBs, that's not good. There we go. The iron sights are definitely not very straight. The hop-up is a little weird as well, but it is shooting BBs like normal. But I tried to adjust it and it helped a little bit, but the hop-up was still just shooting up a little bit more than I would like. But I would still consider this a working airsoft gun, just besides that weird little trigger issue, but it doesn't really hinder the performance, it's just a little weird. So the hop-up is acting up, might be the whole unit or just the bucking, but we'll assume the worst and say it's $30 for the whole unit. The P226 is $139.95 brand new, but subtracting the hop-up cost, let's say this guy is about $110. In the first box of today's video, we're starting off strong with a grand total of $428 worth of airsoft guns. Will our luck continue? Let's go to the second box and find out. Dude, this guy looks like it comes in 1 pound more than the last one. This guy is 11 pounds. Jeez, this box is so beat up. Holy, it looks like it's been through World War III just to get to my place. So far we're getting pretty lucky. So far the guns are actually working not too bad. We got some broken ones obviously, or some that are missing the magazine. Let's see if we get even more lucky with this box. Whoa, okay, so far this guy is like upside down, it looks like. But it looks like we have a full rifle in here, okay. Mysterious white packaging. What could this guy be? Whoa, okay, it looks to be an M4A1 carbine. It looks like it is by Elite Force. Here's the presumed price right there. So far, this guy doesn't look too bad in shape. Let's pull it out and see if we can spot any issues. Bruh. All right, well, it doesn't come with an actual magazine, so that's not ideal. I'm guessing this guy is a front-wired airsoft gun. Let's go ahead and pull that off. There we go. It is wired to Tamiya connectors right there. So I guess the only thing left to do is take a battery and see if this guy will actually fire up. I actually don't know what the electronics are on this guy. I'm guessing this is not a super expensive airsoft gun, so I'm a little afraid it doesn't have a MOSFET. So instead of risking frying the electronics, we're going to start out with a baby 9.6 volt, 1600 milliamp battery for this guy. All right, here we go. Let's see if it'll work. Here goes nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, let's go. I think it works. Hell yeah. Nice. So far, this guy looks to be all normal, but of course, the last test, we have to actually throw in a magazine with this guy and see if it'll actually cycle some BBs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and test it out. All right, a few test shots. Let's see if this guy feeds. Hey! Let's go. And the FPS? Not too shabby. It looks like we're getting about 350.9 FPS with 1.14 joules. All right, nothing insane, but not too shabby. It looks like we're getting about 10.9 rounds per second. Alrighty, so I was just trying to clear the chamber of BBs, but now that I'm trying to shoot it, it won't actually work. That's not good. You can hear the little micro switch going off and on. Sometimes when this happens, airsoft guns on semi-automatic, they kind of just get stuck if you try to fire too quick, but even putting this guy in full auto, it still does not shoot, so that is not good. Let's try to unplug and replug the battery and see if that'll work.
I am in pain, and you brought me here!
Dang, so this guy's electronics are broken. You might be able to just replace the fuse or the trigger contacts themselves for cheaper, but let's say this is the worst case scenario and you have to replace the entire wiring harness assembly. That would probably come in around $30, making this guy worth about $100. All right, it looks like that box came with 3 total airsoft guns, so this is gonna be the second one out of 3. And the next one looks to be a rifle or SMG of some sort. So let's go ahead and start with this guy and see if we get lucky with this dude. So this is a Beretta. It looks like it is called the Mod 92A1. It is a CO2 powered airsoft gas blowback pistol as well. Pretty sick. And it's full auto, which is gonna be super fun to test out as well. It looks like it's made from Umarex. Okay, let's go ahead and open this guy up and see if it'll work. All right, off to a good start. It looks like we have the magazine down there and the airsoft gun looks to be intact. Alrighty, so what is wrong with you, my guy? So as you can see, there is the semi-automatic and full auto little switch right there. There is the safety switch right above that as well. All right, safe seems to be working. Take out the magazine. This guy's definitely seen better days, quite a bit of wear on the magazine, but nothing too crazy, so this guy should work. We'll go ahead and put that to the side real quick and see if the pistol has any other issues as well that we can spot. Obviously a lot of dust in this guy, but the exterior actually doesn't look too bad. The only amount of crazy wear I see is obviously in the actual mag wall itself. All right, the slide seems to be working as normal. And the hammer is actually going back and forth like it's supposed to. So far, so good. All right, the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and see if we could throw a CO2 cartridge in this guy and see if this guy will cycle. All right. Seems to be normal. I don't hear any leaks or anything like that. That's good. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I forgot it was full auto. Oh boy, that scared me. All right, let's start with semi. Holy. Whoa! Okay, so that might be the issue. The switch to turn on semi and full auto is actually broken. Let's try that one more time. Whoa! That is insane. Damn, that's crazy. So that is the issue with this guy. It only fires full auto, but that is insane. Dude, this is probably one of the craziest pistols I've ever shot. A CO2 powered airsoft pistol with a metal slide and full auto. That is insanity. Let's first see if the BBs are feeding. Whoa, yep. They're feeding all right. Holy. I'll try to do like a little burst just to see the FPS, and then we'll do a bigger burst to see the RPS. Oh, there we go. That was like one round. I got lucky. 366.5 FPS with 1.25 joules. So that's probably pretty accurate to what this guy can actually do if it's doing semi-automatic. So when it's a burst, it's really low, like 212, about 360 FPS on semi-automatic, and then full auto, it goes down to about 200 to 250 FPS. Let's see if we can get a good RPS reading. Damn! All right, even moved the chronograph a little bit. Looks like the RPS is 18.6. Damn, this thing's crazy. That was a full mag? This might be like one of the fastest pistols I've ever shot. I'll put a timer on the screen. This thing gets rid of a mag insanely fast. Crazy. Ha. Let's see if we can actually shoot this in like little bursts to see if it has some accuracy at like 75 feet. Nah. Yeah, accuracy is not the best. And there goes the CO2 cartridge with a couple BBs left. But as you can see, accuracy is probably not the best for this guy. So for this Beretta Mod 92A1, the original price is $159.95. But something internally is making the semi-automatic not work. It could be a range of things, but I'd say this fix won't be more than $20, making this guy worth about $140. All right, the last one in that second box. What do we have here? What the heck? It is a Tactical Force TF CQB. Wait, it's CO2? 6-round burst? What is this thing? I've never even seen this in my life. This guy looks serious, bro. Okay, this is gonna be quite an interesting airsoft gun. I've never even seen something like this before. What the heck is this thing? So it looks like the stock is off. There's a little tool to, I'm guessing, get these CO2 cartridges in there. Damn, okay. This thing definitely looks a little beat up. Nothing too crazy. Oh, we have parts falling randomly. That's not good. There's the little fire select. There's 6-round burst and semi-automatic and safe mode. All right, this guy is crazy. So it's pretty much a fully plastic design, so nothing super fancy. Here's the price of it right there if it were new. Looks like it has built-in iron sights actually on the airsoft gun itself. What the heck? Why is it like in a box? That's weird. It's like, why not just have that little like stem in the middle be its own thing? But they put it in a box too. That's weird. Okay, this thing is definitely pretty light on the exterior. It's all plastic. It is kind of beat up, nothing super bad, very dirty, a little bit of wear on the exterior of this guy, but nothing too bad. Let's check out the magazine. What the heck is going on here? What is this? What? I've never even seen a magazine like this. What is this for? It looks like you load BBs up here, maybe? Yep. Maybe you like force the BBs up into the loading mechanism with this little like plastic piece right there. I've never seen anything like that, but I'm not sure if this works or not. That is crazy. And it looks like back here, this is where you actually put in these CO2 cartridges. All right, got some BBs in there. They're falling off the bottom, which is probably not good. What the heck? All right, let's see if this will work. Nope. Let's throw in the CO2 cartridge and see if the actual airsoft gun's working though. Let's try semi-mac first. Yeah, there we go. Dang, this guy is kind of cool. All right, 6-round burst. Whoa, what the heck? Dude, that's so sick. What? That sounds insane, bro. Dude, if I were on the field and I heard this coming at me, dude, I'm running the other way, dude. That is insanity. What the heck? I am a man with a plan. We're gonna manually actually put the BBs into the chamber right there so it could actually shoot. Let's see if this guy will actually work. All right, test shot, here we go. Whoa, okay, so it fed the BB, but the BB just went literally straight up. I don't even know if you guys saw that. Yikes. And if you were curious on the FPS, here we go. So it claimed 300 FPS, but it looks like it's not quite there. 188.2 FPS with 0.33 joules, the lowest of the video so far. Yikes. Well, at least this thing sounds insane. So we need a replacement magazine for this guy, and that comes in at $16.99. And a hop up or maybe a bucking, whatever's wrong, is hard to find, but probably would come in not more than $10. For this TF CQB M4, I would say the total value is about $93. Not too bad for our second box. We got a total of $333 of airsoft guns. Now let's jump to our third box and see what we got. And this guy comes in at the same weight as the last one, 11 pounds, but this one is a bigger box, so I'm curious what we're gonna get. Let's go ahead and dive in. Hopefully the bigger box means bigger guns. We will see though. The first one was mostly pistols. The last one was kind of a good mix-up. Got one pistol and a couple rifles. Now this guy, let's check it out. Looks like we have 1, 2 airsoft guns in this one. Wow, they're actually going down. So the first one was 5 airsoft guns, the second one was 3, and this one's only 2. But that means these 2 are more expensive than the previous one. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So this is the Cybergun Colt Junior gas blowback airsoft pistol. Got a really nice little box right here. I guess the MSRP was $119 when it was new. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I've gotten one of these little guys before. Really professional little casing. Look at this little dude. Let's go. All right, and that's pretty much all we got in the box except one little part right here. I'm not sure what that is. And it does indeed come with the magazine, which is obviously very helpful. Externally, this guy at first glance looks to be in pretty good shape. No really external scratches or blemishes that I could see. You actually have to have the magazine in for you to be able to pull the trigger for some reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out these BBs in the magazine and go ahead and see if the hammer then goes upwards.
Nice.
Let's see if this guy holds green gas. Oh, maybe not. Oof. Let's try a different can of green gas and see if we have any other luck. Oof, that's not good. Yeah, so I think the airsoft gun looks to be functioning as normal, but the magazine is definitely having some issues. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this little valve at the bottom up a little bit and see if that fixes our issue. Otherwise, I think the airsoft gun itself works, but not the magazine. The WeTech officially licensed Colt Junior .25 ACP gas blowback pistol has a price of $119, but the spare mags are $30, making this guy worth about $90. Right, and the last thing in this box looks to be a classic Army airsoft gun. So let's go ahead and take this out and see what we got. What do we get? Whoa! Check this out. Oh, I just blocked it, bruh. Dude, check this guy out. What? Dude, this thing looks insane. Hopefully this thing works. This thing is sick. Let's first actually test out the magazine and see if it will work. All right, so far so good. The magazine looks to be functioning as normal, but will the airsoft gun work like it's supposed to? That is the question we are all wondering. Oh boy, okay, so first up, it looks like you could see right here, the charging handle was completely snapped off. Not ideal, but don't worry because that doesn't have anything to do with the actual performance of this guy. So there is some external blemishes obviously on the body itself, but nothing too bad. One of the body pins looks like it is kind of already tapped out, so maybe they were trying to diagnose this thing and see what was wrong, so that's also not a good sign. But let's go ahead and see if we can get to the battery compartment back here and see if this guy will actually work. All right, so this guy looks to be powered by a Dean's connector at the back right there, along with some MOSFET right here. All right, we got a 11.1 volt 20C 2000 milliamp battery. Let's see what happens when we plug this guy in. Oh that scared me. Oh man, okay. It looks like the MOSFET might be fried then, because right when I plug this guy in, it starts shooting, as you could see. That scared the heck out of me. That's definitely not supposed to happen. Or we cannot control this guy on semi-mac and full auto like you would wish, so we're gonna go ahead and just like plug in the battery and see if it'll actually feed BBs, and then quickly unplug the battery. Alrighty, here goes nothing. See if it feeds. Hey! Oh, yep, it feeds. I kind of felt the actual MOSFET itself getting really hot when I was touching it, so yeah, this guy's definitely pretty fried, the electronics, but at least the airsoft gun itself actually feeds. The classic Army CA-A3 retails for $279.95, but to replace electronics would run about $30, so we got a total of $250 out of this guy once we replaced electronics. Not a bad deal. In box number 3, we stepped up things a notch and got a total of $340 worth of airsoft guns. Will box number 4 be even better? Let's go find out. Pretty crazy sounds going on. Oh boy. That's definitely not a good sign. This guy comes in at 12 pounds. It is basically the same length as the previous one. Let's go see what's making all that rattling noise. All right, it looks like we have 2 airsoft guns yet again. All right, what is this guy? So it looks like it is made by APS, and maybe it's called the Shark D. That is an interesting name. I've never seen a box like this too. It looks like a lunch pail or something. That's weird. What the heck? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, whoa, look at this guy. That was definitely what was making that noise. What is wrong with this guy? So at least we have the airsoft gun itself and the magazine, which is always good. Looks like a separate little back extension for the back right here. And oh boy, that's not good. A whole bunch of random parts just like lingering in this box. Like we have some kind of O-ring, randomly a piece of string, and it looks like a whole bunch of random little internal parts. That's definitely not a good sign. I definitely don't think that's supposed to be see-through, but at least you can see the little hammer go back and forth in there. It's kind of cool. It does have a triple dot right there, so maybe at one point this guy was able to actually do semi-automatic and full auto. And I'm not actually sure if this was stippled from the factory or the previous owner actually ended up stippling himself or herself. I guess to access the little spot to put green gas in, you have to actually press that button down, and then you're able to take this guy out. Whoa, oh wait, it's CO2, it's not green gas. Okay, I did not expect that. All right, here goes nothing. Let's see if it'll cycle the airsoft gun. Whoa! Jeez. What? Well, I didn't even notice this. That's like a see-through nozzle. That's pretty cool. All right, we're getting distracted. But yeah, this guy, the slide does not want to rotate back after it is shot. Okay, if we force it forward, how will that work? Well, it still kind of shoots, but yeah, the slide does not want to rotate back and forth. It gets kind of stuck in the forward position. This guy definitely doesn't sound too good either. All right, let's see if this guy will actually work. I have no idea. Probably not. Only one way to find out, though. I feel bad for just like hitting that thing forward, but that's the only way this guy's gonna work. All right, test shot. Oh, yeah, it doesn't even feed. Okay, yikes. So the first time this guy didn't feed. Let's try that one more time, see if it'll feed this time. All right, well, it does feed. That's pretty funny. Let's see what the FPS is. Jeez, this thing is so broken. The FPS is 286 and the joules is 0.76. This APS Shark gas blowback pistol has definitely seen better days. The original price was $179. I'm not even sure what this guy needs to be brought back to life, but it's probably a lot, so I'm gonna guess maybe around $75, making this guy worth about $100. Alright, the last airsoft gun in that box. It is a Car 98K, which is super sick by Double Bell. Definitely got some weird sounds going on as well. Let's go and open up and see what the heck is going on in this box. I mean, I guess it's in one piece. Oh, wow, it has one of these. Oh, it's like a shell ejecting one. Whoa, okay, that's cool. Oh, boy, what else we got in here? Ooh, some internal parts, possibly? Oh, that's the actual bolt itself. Yikes. Let's go ahead and take this guy out and see what's wrong with it. Ooh, another piece as well. That is not ideal. I think that is part of the bolt system. Yep. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there's the whole bolt system. And a mysterious spring. So the actual Car 98K is in decent shape on the exterior besides the bolt area right there. It looks like it's been absolutely abused to hell. Yikes. So here's the actual bolt system right here with some of the parts that go on it. I actually did have one of these previously as well, so I'm sort of familiar how these actually work to some degree. Yikes, but this guy does not look like it's in good condition to work. I'm guessing this thing is a fully broken because the bolt is out of this guy, and it's, yeah, definitely been pretty abused in here. Yeah, so this guy is toast. But the good news is you can surprisingly buy a replacement for the entire bolt system for $65, and that should do the trick to fix this Car 98K, making it worth $184 in its current condition. Unfortunately, didn't get as much as we got in the last box, but still not too bad with a grand total of $284 worth of airsoft guns. Alright, the grand finale of today's video. This guy is not the biggest box in dimensions, but it does come in at the heaviest weight of 15 pounds. In the last couple ones, we've only gotten 2 airsoft guns. Hopefully we get more in this bad boy. We're off to a good start. We already see 2 airsoft guns peeking in the box right here, and it looks like we have at least 1 more down here. So let's go ahead and start with these little ones, and then work way up to the big one last. Alrighty, first up we got this one. We actually got a case that looks very similar in one of the previous boxes. This one is a WeTech Airsoft pistol, I'm guessing. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, it's like the same one I think we got before. If I'm not mistaken, we got the same color as well from the previous box. Oh wait, this one actually has an outer barrel included as well, so that's off to a good start. So off to a pretty good start for the externals. Let's see if this actually cock back. Oh, that's not good. Well, the trigger seems to be working normally. But yeah, the nozzle is just like stuck in there. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and put a fully loaded up green gas magazine into this guy and see if we can actually forcefully get it to move back and forth and maybe fix itself. I have no idea. Probably a bad idea, but let's give it a try. All right, well, it's holding green gas, but definitely leaking a little bit. But as you can see, it's still holding it in there. Oh, wait, did it work? Huh. All right, looks like it is in full auto mode. Actually, fun fact with these guys, it has a full auto and a semi-mag mode. If you go ahead and pull back the bolt right there, there is a little black switch hidden underneath. If you go to the left side, that is semi-automatic, and the right side is full auto. All right, so I moved the selector switch to semi-automatic, and now the bolt system is not wanting to go back forward. That's pretty interesting. Well, let's go ahead and turn it back on auto and see if that helps. Oh yeah, what the heck? That's weird. All right, so I guess just with a simple screwdriver, it'll basically go back. So I guess it just gets stuck. Interesting. But this guy technically still cycles, so let's go ahead and put some BBs in this guy and see if it'll still shoot. Oh, yikes. Well, it's actually cycling, but there's no BBs coming out. That's not ideal. All right, we manually put it back. Let's try that one more time. It fed one BB. Oh, but now it's not feeding at all. When this nozzle travels forward, it'll actually press the BB into the hop-up system, so it'll actually work. But then right when you shoot it and the one BB comes out, it'll basically get stuck forward. And yeah, you basically have to manually put it back every single time if you want to actually feed. So it's basically broken. So just like the first WeTech Galaxy, this guy will need a nozzle replacement, which will come in about $40, making this guy worth $100 in its current condition. All right, the second little small airsoft gun in that package looks like it is just basically a black case. So I'm not sure what's gonna be in here. Probably an airsoft pistol. Looks like the MSRP of this guy was $90 when it was brand new. Whoa, a little revolver. I was not expecting that. Oh, okay, pretty cool. If the case is in that bad of condition, I'm not very hopeful about this airsoft gun itself. Looks like we have all the little fake cartridges right there. All right, well, that's definitely not what a revolver is supposed to look like. It's missing the whole like rotating assembly in the middle. And it looks like the actual brand of it is WG or Wind Gun. Yeah, these are definitely not supposed to be outside of the airsoft gun, so that's not good. Well, at least the hammer assembly is still working, it looks like, so that's a good sign. And I believe this one is actually powered by CO2, so I think if you take off the side of this little pistol grip, yeah, there you go. There's the little CO2 cartridge going in right there. Let's go ahead and load one up just to see if this guy will actually shoot. Damn! Basically, the gas leaves that little hole from the CO2 cartridge after it is pierced with the trigger system. And then basically the gas will go into one of these little cartridges and shoot the BB out from the top right there. And then through the little barrel. Pretty cool. The Wind Gun CO2 revolver comes in at $90, but due to this part snapping and no replacement parts for this available, unfortunately, I'd say this guy is a total loss. Alright, the last one of the video, the biggest package for the 5th box. Pretty mysterious box. It looks like all the branding was taped up and covered on the top. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Oh, another shotgun. I'm actually not even sure what brand this is. I'm not even sure if this is a spring airsoft shotgun or a gas one. I have no idea. Looks like it has 3 separate shotgun shells included and a front grip as well. Damn, this thing is super heavy. Okay, it's either full metal or it's definitely a gas shotgun. Here's the actual weight of this guy on screen. Definitely not very light. I mean, we have some scratches right here, but nothing too crazy for the externals. All right, will this guy actually rack back? Let's go ahead and put it off safe and see if it'll actually rack back. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. I think it's completely stuck. No! All right, well, the mechanism to load shotgun shells looks to be working fine, but ooh, yeah, I don't think this guy actually racks back whatsoever. I don't know if it's stuck or if it's just completely broken. Okay, so obviously I'm not strong enough to just like pull this guy back forcefully, but let's try a different method. It sucks to end the last gun like this, but despite my failed methods of trying to get this thing unstuck, I was not successful. To be honest, I have actually no idea what possibly could have went wrong with this guy. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to actually write this guy off as a total loss, and it's super unfortunate because at one point, this guy was worth $175. Alrighty, well, box number 5, the last box of the video, definitely wasn't our best, only getting $100 worth of airsoft guns. In today's video, we spent a grand total of $1,000 for these 5 boxes, and we got back a total of $1,485 worth of airsoft guns. Alright guys, you made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you want to stay updated on more videos, there is a subscribe button right there, and YouTube personally recommends you check out this video right there. Hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.